So it's been a couple weeks. You have tweaked the team via the trade deadline. Carl Hagelin's got a couple goals. How are the new guys fitting in? Have they improved the team?
Absolutely, they improved the team. We feel really fortunate to have gotten both of these players. The speed that both players play with they're both excellent skaters. Obviously, Hagelin, you see it a lot more being a forward, but he's able to really be able to create offense through his skating and play really good defense because of his skating. He's able to take away so much time and space from opponents and disrupt, and he puts the opposition on their heels, because if he gets one step on you, then that was something that for having coached in this league for the last 9 years, and against him primarily, in some opponents, whether it was Pittsburgh or the Rangers, I was finally happy to not have to talk about him before every game we played against him. So that's been my favorite part, is that, okay, at least I don't have to spend 5 minutes telling the players, remember this guy, he's gonna get a chance tonight, he's gonna get a breakaway, he's smart and he has speed, and showing video of it. So now we just get to show positive. So we'll be showing a positive today of to all of our guys about the goal that he scored the other day. So he's fit in really nicely. And then I think Nick Jensen is a guy that really can skate. He's today's defenseman in terms of being able to move, and his skating is at an above average level for sure, and that's something that helps us, and it's where the game of at least NHL defensemen is headed. So you got to be able to move now, and it's so difficult. They call so many penalties, based on any holding and hooking now, that you've got to be able to defend with your feet first, and he's done a nice job of that. And like I said, he's fit in really nicely with our group, and really good shape. Like even yesterday, you talk about have they made us any better? Yesterday, 2 days ago we practiced, and just the speed that they do everything, it forces everybody else's pace to increase at practice.
Right.
So now it's making everybody better. So it's been a great ad for us, and hoping to continue that tonight here in Philly, as I'm standing on their bench right now.
Coach, I know we've asked you this before, but this is game number 67, and I know that winning the division's big, seeding is big, but how do you navigate seeding versus scaling back veterans' minutes so they are healthy and fresh as you get to the postseason? Are you coaching game 67 just like you're coaching game 1, or are you starting to adjust a little bit?
Yeah, I think it's always an adjustment, as the season goes on, and reading the players and seeing where they're at, and that's where it's fortunate that I've been able to work with these guys now for 5 years, most of them, and know when they're in a good spot physically. Their game is up where it should be in terms of focus and ability to make plays and be a valuable assets. And then other times where they're just kind of in a little bit of a lull. So, I think right now, since the break, for the most part, a lot of our guys have been really trending in the right direction. And, obviously, as we move forward here, the most important thing right now is to get some wins with how tight it is and in the Metro, and and then continue to taper off maybe a little bit as we move down the line. But those conversations go from everyone on our lineup, from Ovechkin, and then all the way down to the other end of the ice with Braden Holtby, and how much are we using him as we keep going down. So constant discussion, something we've already been discussing yesterday, today, our plan moving forward after today, and it's important to keep everybody fresh and have them energetic going into the playoffs. But at the same time, we've got to do what's right for trying to secure our spot here.